Good afternoon, members of the State Board and AIB. For the record, my name is Riya Gupta. I am the Executive Director of Strong Schools Maryland, but I'm here today representing the Blueprint Coalition. Today, we submitted to the boards a sign-on letter from 31 organizations, including but not limited to MSCA, BTU, AFT Maryland, Cash Campaign, Maryland Hunger Solutions, Public Justice Center, SOMOS, Maryland Center on Economic Policy, to name a few. This breadth of support spanning labor, food security, education advocates and coalitions, legal advocacy, immigrant communities, economic experts, and youth organizations reflects how many Marylanders have a stake in getting this right. Getting what right? This letter responds to the passage of Senate Bill 311, which was passed this session, and directs the AIB and MSDE to identify a new methodology for counting students from low-income households, and critically requires that they do so through a collaborative and transparent process. We want to first acknowledge the AIB and MSDE staff who worked alongside advocates to make sure that language was written into law, so thank you. That mandate, however, is only as strong as the process built to fulfill it, and that's why we're here today. The method used to count students living in poverty is not just a technical detail. It determines per pupil allocations through the compensatory education weight and which schools qualify for the concentration of poverty grants and become community schools. Right now, the data we rely on is under threat. Federal cuts to SNAP and Medicaid and the chilling effects of immigration enforcement on program participation mean that direct certification is becoming less reliable even as our immigrant student populations grow. We risk undercounting students in poverty, not because poverty has declined, but because our methodology can't see them. SB 311 includes a 2-year hold harmless provision that protects districts while this work is being done. That buys us the time we need, but only if we use it well and start now. Our letter proposes 5 concrete elements: a standing stakeholder advisory group that includes community voices, a methodology review released with at least 30 days of public response, at least 1 public hearing before any recommendation is finalized, clear evidence standards so multipliers and thresholds are grounded in data, and explicit consideration of approaches beyond what the GOC report examined. The stakeholder group needs to be convened this summer, and methodology reviews needs to start now. We ask that the AIB and MSDE respond to a proposed process plan by the next AIB meeting on June 25th. We say all of this with an offer that we, the undersigned organization, stand very ready to contribute to research, support stakeholder engagement, and work alongside you and your staff to build something districts and families can trust. 31 organizations signed this letter, and because they all believe the same thing. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments.